What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters: Musa, Lorenzo, The Game Dev, Adam Hart, Daryl Gaynor, Stinky Boy, Steven Sharp, Chelsea, Alex Arellano, Marvoius, Ann Van Leeuwen, Justin Petrzak, Ryan Zandis, Brian Nowatchik, Jordan David Inneking, Meme Review, and Tokusa. And as always, I'd like to give a big shout out to our executive producer, The Anime Hybrid. Thank you all very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below to find out more. We'll see you there. Oh my god! He blew me away, dude. I'm coming, Chad. I'm here with you. Holy shit. It's spinning like a helicopter. It's spinning like a helicopter plane.
No!
Oh my god! He spun around like he was in a f***ing tornado. God dang it, dude. So close. So, you and I both own Payday 2. Have you played Payday 2?
I don't own Payday 2. I used your copy to play it.
Oh, okay.
I have not played it.
I've played 10 minutes of it because I started the tutorial and I didn't know we were recording. So, or I wasn't expecting us to record as soon as we were. So I had to quit and come down here. So.
You were just playing it?
10 minutes of the game. No, not today. Like the other day, I think when Micah came over. I think he got here earlier than I expected or something.
Okay. So, anyway, the whole thing with Payday 2 is that it is a very procedural, a lot of people who are really good at Rainbow Six Siege list this as one of their, litmus tests for, procedural shooters. When Rainbow Six Siege came out, a lot of people were just like, oh, Payday 2, has this heist, has heisting in it and everything. And they keep adding campaigns. The company that makes this, they keep adding newer and better campaigns. For instance, they just added a Tony Montana one, where you literally break into Tony Montana's mansion and steal shit from him, which is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And they also have a bunch of different maps. There's banks. There's jewelry stores. It's like...
Actually, they might have told me it was on sale for real cheap, and I was like, all right, I'll just buy it. I can't remember, but either way, I haven't installed right now. But there's been some dudes on the server playing it, like Steph and Rocky, I think, and Wolf.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to all of us get together and do see if we can do ultra procedural playthroughs of this and see and work on our teamwork, because that's one thing is communication. Proper communication, not screaming like an idiot whenever you get downed or anything. Don't get me wrong, that's entertaining.
Well, I'm always down for that type of play style, even on Siege.
There's something for Siege that everybody has to go and do their own research and learn themselves, and it's going to take a lot of work if you guys want to get better to that aspect of it. But there are call-outs in Siege for the maps, and within rooms there are call-outs for little locations within a room. And learning all of that is how the teams that do really well play that game. Because when you look,
that shit's fucking hard.
When you're looking at a camera,
and house Toy Box, shit like that.
When you're looking through the camera, instead of hitting your ping button and telling them they got spotted,
you just tell them.
You call out, and that gets supposed to give people once everyone knows them on a team, an idea in their head of exactly in a room where they're at right now, so that you can swing in and shoot at them. But yeah, that's one of the things that's going to be the hardest to learn about the game for sure, especially since there's no just complete list. You have to actually go watch.
Well, see, I'm a big fan of not knowing the buildings. I like it realistic as possible, because raid, you don't really know the layout of any building.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you play the game so much.
That's
even
true, but it only stays so realistic when you have people trying to be competitive.
Yeah, I
know. Outside of procedurally generated maps in a game like that, maybe, but
that would be interesting. Yeah. That would be actually pretty interesting. Procedural generation would immediately mean that you would not be able to plan stuff out. And the house build could be, and it has to be logical, of course. It's they could swap stairwells. There would be two stairwells, one in the south end, one in the east end, or one in the south end, one in the north end. and then they could alternate them out and switch them around, put them in all sorts of different places. They could put a spiral staircase in the middle of the house.
When we did our shoot houses in the
case,
Marines, the rooms would change every time we go in.
So if you were going to do that, when they procedurally regenerate at the beginning, they should have an extra couple minutes on the prep phase where they show you something like what's on the screen.
Yeah,
right
see,
now.
that would be cool.
And you see a blueprint of the building.
All you see
both
is like
as
a
defense
blueprint.
and
It's like,
attack.
okay.
If anything,
So
I
you
think
get to be like, all right, here's the plan. We're going to go here. We're going to check these. Like, you know, like I think they'll probably use this area. Like, if they're going to do that, that would be really neat.
That would be
and
cool.
also, before you get to the map where you can draw stuff out, I think it'd be pretty immersive is if you all voted on who the lead on this operation was, and then the person who had operation or operator, privilege actually could draw on the map and could like draw out. It's like, okay, so
that would be cool.
Okay, so you got this here, and you like see a little pin come down. It's like, okay, so the vault is here.
Yeah, if you played that game with randos, you'd have people drawing penises all over.
Exactly, exactly. Which is why it would be.
I never play with randos. I can't stand it.
Which is why I would absolutely want to do like dedicated teamwork in this. Which, and also another thing too is, you're given extra time to plan stuff out, and then you go into the prep phase like you normally would have in Rainbow Six Siege, where you have the drones go in and explore the house, try and find out where the bombs are, and you're like given the locations of where the bombs could be. It's like there's intel that it's on the second floor. So your team take the second floor for during the preparation phase and all that fun stuff. But yeah, Payday 2 is very highly procedural, and it's also a lot of fun. A lot of people really like it, and I've played a bit of it, and I liked it from what I played of it, and I'd like to do it with y'all sometime. But
let's see.
But Badger just released a video with Payday 2. Let's have a look and see what the Badgie boy has to say.
Are we going loud or keeping it quiet? Actually, don't answer that.
Oh my god!
I'm feeling kind of electric. I need a medic man. Hard contact! Hard as ever! Pass me the big griddle! Whoa, that one's gonna hurt! Okay, I'm here! Who wants to die?
Welcome to Payday 2, a game for 2013 that I ignored for 7 years because I'm a brain-dead moron.
I know, I'm late.
But it is simply too good to ignore, and I'm the guy that needs to tell you about it. So in the words of the cloaker,
Better late than never!
and the reason I say that is as a recent Payday 2 rookie myself, I was bombarded with all these words and concepts and shit that I didn't understand, like a 7-year flood was drowning me slowly.
There are so many words being said right now that I don't understand.
When Dodge Crib build Infamy 25 level 100, been playing the game since day one, literally sucked off Almir Listo, please let me in.
Which is why I'm gonna burn all the excessive details and show you Payday 2 through my eyes, as a casual shitter that's never gone stealth, never gone above overkill difficulty, and should probably be banned from the game.
Career criminals, my ass!
Oh my god.
Mate, I'm in Minecraft.
Payday 2 is a game where you steal shit and kill people. Technically, there's some extracurriculars involving methamphetamine, rigged elections, and nuclear weapons, but for the most part, it's theft and murder in the template of, guys, the blank. Go get it.
Guys, the thermal drill. Go get it.
This can range from the pedestrian cracking a small bank vault to steal some cash with the world's biggest piece of shit drill.
Keep drilling, you piece of shit!
To the maniacal cooking methamphetamine while under a full-scale assault from the FBI, trying not to mix up ingredients and blow yourself to bits while Donald Trump is milli-rocking and blind-firing a minigun.
Where the fuck are these guys?
Oh, you can do that? What the? You're literally milli-rocking with a minigun when Trump gets angry.
Remember to vote in the primaries.
Not only are you cooking meth during a police assault, you are learning how to cook meth. These heists can be done quietly, which involves stealth, timing, and the ability to quickly answer pagers after you murder security guards.
Sorry about that. I think maybe it's from all the acid I dropped this morning. Just kidding.
But I'ma keep it Wakanda 2018 with you, Crook. We don't do that here. Bulldoze, you wanna play? Let's play! Because come on, I didn't buy a fucking minigun and queue up Razormine just so I could raid the Department of Justice quietly.
Let's fucking go!
This measure doesn't have the highest body count for this day.
Holy shit. This ammo doesn't belong to you. Does it matter? I'd be more than happy to give the Department of Justice their bullets back. You're getting it now. All those heists in Crime.net are just a bunch of missions where you press F on objectives and try not to get curb stomped by cloakers. See how simple that is?
Work smarter, not harder.
Speaking of which, it's time to learn who you're up against. From the normal difficulty cannon fodder like security guards, beat cops, and F-tier SWAT teams that exist to scream at you and die.
Why are we just standing here? God damn it, someone tell command we need to move!
Literally spawn camped the police out of their car.
You dropped the wrong vent, fellas. I'm sorry, you just did. To the special enemies you'll experience on higher difficulties, each with their own unique brand of pain.
You call this resisting arrest? We call this a difficulty tweak.
The Cloaker is the perfect place to start. This guy will crawl out of a sewer grate, somersault through the air, and dropkick your ass into a coma. His insults hurt just as much as his baton.
Now go to the forums and cry like the little bitch you are!
Name 5 things that aren't Cloaker.
Oh my god! Ammo bag!
Pizza, lamps, Cloaker. Wow, that Cloaker doesn't give a fuck that he's on fire. Look at him.
This Cloaker just jumped over a fucking Toyota and kicked me in the jaw.
Dude, I bought a disposable camera and I turned the flash on and it made the Cloaker noise and I actually was scared. Like,
oh my god! I dumped like 2 mags into him. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, Cloaker. Fuck.
Slaps if you piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit.
A taser is Walmart great value brand Cloaker because he will tie you up with 50,000 volts, but that same shock forces you to blast your weapon at random. And no matter how much he yells at you, bullets are better than barbs.
I'm the fucking spark man.
Turn the lights off.
Oh, I'm getting tasered. Fuck. If anything, that just makes me more dangerous. Then it makes my deagle shots. Wait, did I hear Cloaker? No! Fuck you, taser! Bring your voltage somewhere else. Fuck me, hell.
Am I gonna get flirted?
Oh god, fuck you, taser. Yes, I got him with it. But even barbs and bullets have a master, the Bulldozer, who is exactly what he sounds like. So if you're not gonna hit him in the faceplate, you may as well not hit him at all.
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall.
There he is. Make way. Oh, I don't have the mag size. Fuck you, Bulldozer. Make way. For the dozer. Oh, dozer. Make way. Oh, no. Oh, that's perfect timing, Chad. Did you hear that? God, I love the clanging sound when you hit him in the helmet.
I have the key card, by the way.
What the fuck? There's no way that a bulldozer can climb up a wall. Shields and medics aren't nearly as scary as they are annoying, with mag-dumping juiced enemies and acrobatic shield surfing being a virtual requirement while they're around.
I'm here, and I brought drugs.
Alright, I've had enough of your shit. I'm gonna flame surf you. Into the fire and flames. Oh, that works. What the fuck? You asshole. There we go. I took his knees out.
Come on. Oh, you chose the wrong career, asshole.
Snipers can dink the shit out of you with devastating long-range shots, but I'm gonna subtract 10 points for obvious lasers and 10 more for lacking self-awareness.
Literally hundreds of cops are dead. Sniper gets a kill. Yep, that's 7. Like, literally killed hundreds of police officers, and then you hear bolt-action sniper rifle ring out on the radio. That's number 6.
It's like, there are unique units from time to time, like Captain Winters and his bulletproof shield failings. Too bad nobody ever told him the difference between bulletproof and blast-proof.
There, the Payday gang.
Next thing holy shit! I'm just seeing shields move around. And keep in mind there is variety within these units depending on your difficulty, like the regular Bulldozer, the Skulldozer, and the Zealdozer. Oh god, the Zealdozer. I'd rather have syphilis.
I'ma drop on these shitheads like a pocket piano!
But even SWAT, Cloakers, Tasers, Dozers, Shields, Medics, Snipers, and Captain Motherfucking Winters ain't got shit on civilians. These suckers are nightmares because they're so useful yet so fragile at the same time. Useful because holding them hostage can slow down the enemy assault. SWAT doesn't want to bust in all ham-fisted and accidentally bulldoze some innocent civilians, so they move slower, giving you much-needed breathing room.
As long as they have hostages, we're gonna be delayed on assaults. Fuck!
Even more useful due to a mechanic called custody. If you're down too many times without a medic bag, or you bleed out because everyone is ignoring you to fix the goddamn piece of shit thermal drill.
This drill is a joke!
You'll be taken into custody as if you were arrested. But if you have a hostage, your buddies can trade them for you like a get-out-of-jail-free card. Don't ask me why the cops think trading a single civilian is worth letting a psychotic mass murderer back into the fight. I don't have an answer for you. Useful, like I was saying, but fragile, like I was saying. Because their behavior is random as fuck. You lose money if you kill them due to cleaning costs, and any slight misclick usually results in a dead civilian.
Do we fail if we shoot civilians?
You lose money, but feel free to gun him down.
I mean...
Oh shit, that was a misclick. I did not know that if you press 3, he automatically throws it. I thought he would just take it out, not throw it into a civilian's mouth. That was such a misclick. Oh my god. Oh shit,
Jello! If I just hit the disco ball?
Yeah, you just killed 2 civilians.
Versus hostages too, which can't hurt. Ask any lawyer you want. There's no such thing as too much leverage.
Alright, I'm gonna trade you in.
Oh, yes, yes. Have him surrender and then light him on fire. I see this guy's eyeballs. Oh, I think I can.
Oh, God.
Stop looking at my hostage.
But I'm fucking up now. I told you I would burn the tedious details, so enough about the bad guys who are actually the good guys, but let's talk about the clowns. I mean, let's talk about you.
Fight the pain! Fight the clown!
You can be encapsulated in this one screen right here, inventory. From who you are, to what you're packing, to what skills you bring to the table. Don't worry if it looks complicated, because I'll compress this shit for you in no time.
Congratulations, you've ruined it.
The character you choose has no impact on gameplay. You've got 20-some to choose from, and just so you can put names to faces, or masks, Dallas is by far the most recognizable.
I need a medic back! I'm done!
Chains is the black guy that's legally considered a pickle in 14 states.
On the goddamn ground!
I turned myself into a pickle, Dell.
Hoxton, not to be confused with Houston, is definitely Hoxton and in no way Houston. You got it?
Don't act dumb.
Wolf is the token foreigner with 0 patience. Imagine unironically being European.
Get the fucking door open!
And the last of the Payday gang, Bang. He doesn't have time to be a clown because he's too busy managing the entire circus.
That's the alarm. Time to do some heavy lifting.
Your mask has no impact on gameplay, but god damn it is it ever important. Masks are at least 74.3% of the fun in Payday 2, and mine are so bad, I'm basically an enemy of mankind at large. Just execute me already.
You're gonna get the chair for sure.
I'm gonna confuse you for a cloaker and shoot you in the face. I can already tell. Okay, that's good. That's good.
This is literally crime society.
God damn it.
Good dogs. Good dog.
Your posture is just edgy. Like if you put the word society in Comic Sans over you.
Joker Obama, bro.
Joe Bomba.
Joke Bomba.
You gotta burn down golf. Sending a message.
Put the money in the back. Put the money in the back.
God, that's so fucking gross.
Yeah, please don't punch any kids in the face.
Are you a burnt baby, Mickey?
You have ruined the
It
match.
looks
so bad.
I am Mitch McConnell. Feed me.
Oh!
You may not like it, but this is peak male performance right here. This is peak Doge.
Peak Doge performance.
And you can't make fun of me for being a walking shitpost. This whole game is an elaborate shitpost. Just look at the Payday 2 Twitter account.
Why'd you have to do him like that, man? Walloped right in the kisser. Hot darn. Are you winning, heisters?
Armor is where we get into shit that does affect the game, and I'll keep it simple. Walking into a bank in a 2-piece suit, aka 0 armor. Good news, high speed, low drag. You're fast and your detection risk is very low, because, you know, walking into a bank with a suit on is perfectly normal and not suspicious at all. Bad news, shit hits the fan and you have no Kevlar whatsoever, and meatbag human beings are notorious for their lacking bullet resistance. What the fuck are you doing, Mickey? Do you know what friction is?
I am speed. I am speed.
Walking into a bank with maximum arm. Good news, you're an 800-pound gorilla in an Iron Man suit. You eat RPGs for breakfast and are sometimes mistaken for an M1A2 Abrams. Bad news, you are suspicious as fuck and slow as fuck, because unlike a 2-piece suit, normal people don't get kitted out in 100 pounds of body armor just to deposit a check or take out a loan. So kiss stealth goodbye and be prepared to have your cover blown in in 2 seconds.
God, you are so fucking slow. Yeah, run, slow boy, run.
Oh yeah, I have no bullets. I should
Run,
probably
Chokey.
go back inside. I'll see you fellas later. Oh god, that's not an inside way. Thank God I'm an 800-pound gorilla. I don't know how I would survive this otherwise. Damn, I run like a complete fucking idiot. And choosing speed
Run
versus
like a
armor
fat
is
kid.
usually dictated by the build you
Trust
run,
me, I
with a
know.
combination of skills and perks. Don't freak out. I'm not gonna make it complicated, and I'm not gonna crush you with terminology here.
I know you've been playing Payday for 2 hours, but if you don't have the Stone Perk deck maxed out right now.
Skills and perks are just ways of making your character better at certain things. Period. The end. That's it. Not so scary, right? Now, when people yell the words blank build at you, they're just telling you what their character is really good at, with the two prevailing builds being tank build and dodge build. Tank build is super simple, and it's what I run. Most of my skill points are spent maxing out armor and ammo, so I can be a walking block of tungsten with more bullets than God and bulldoze the bulldozers. Fuck you, bulldozer. I'm not moving. I'll reload right in front of your face, boy. Oh, man. Skill points become more abundant as you level up and can be allocated in any way you want. You can put points in every tree to make yourself a jack of all trades, or blow it all in one tree to make yourself a one-trick pony. Perks don't give you that freedom because you have to choose just one tree, and I went with muscle maxed out to give me shit tons of health and figuratively make me into an 800-pound gorilla.
Oh my god, I'm now an 800-pound gorilla.
You have roughly 4 times as much HP as
He knows that I'm an 800-pound gorilla and all of his skills are useless. Oh, keep in mind that the skills and perks you choose can either be straightforward, like, hey, I'm running Iron Man, which makes me kind of slow and basically immortal.
Why is everyone so fast?
Because I'm running Ultra Iron Man build and I'm basically made out of tungsten. Or they can be just absurd, like Bullet Storm in the ammo tree that gives anyone a bottomless magazine for 15 seconds after resupplying from one of my ammo bags. Okay, I want to do the RPG trick. Okay, let's do it. Yes. Yes, King. Whoever wants some can get some right now. Right now.
What the hell? It doesn't even have to reload?
Unlimited power. Unlimited power. What the fuck is this? Nice, Grouse. Be hopping and launching him. Oh my god. Tumors.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Oh, watch these guys who just spawned in.
Well, you're too powerful.
And your eyes explode.
Alright, I ran out. You know what the best part about that whole thing was, Badger? Is that was one M203. It was a single M203 that did all of that.
And on the topic of absurd, let's talk about those dodge builds you always hear about.
What do you mean you're not running a full dodge crate with 3 concealment?
Dodge is a hilarious mechanic that gives you a percentage chance to not take damage when you're shot. Just imagine a dozer pulls up and shoots you in the chest, but instead of you immediately taking damage, there's a split-second roll of the dice that occurs to determine whether that shot is a hit or a miss. And players with jacked dodge stats have a very high chance that bullets are gonna miss and do no damage, almost as if they dodged a bullet. Again, it's literally just a percentage chance to not take damage when shot, but visualizing it this way makes a whole lot more sense in my brain.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
If you're not running dodge, what do you usually run for, like?
Dodge.
When I'm not running dodge, I usually run dodge. Do you like gambling?
Dodge
Yes. Do you like gambling with your life?
All the
Yes.
All the goddamn time.
Yes! As far as I'm concerned, dodge builds are the wizard lizards of Payday 2. They Neo their way around entire levels at the speed of light, tiptoeing around thousands of rounds with zero body armor or concerned that they're gambling with their lives.
The wife told me it was either her or the dodge build. God, I miss her. I may have 60% chance to dodge bullets, but not 60% chance to dodge alimony.
Oh.
That's a 100% hit rate.
Yes, it is.
And some of the additional skills and perks people spec
Sometimes
in
even
dodge
the baby
builds are
is
just
yours.
as hilarious, like Second Wind, which jacks up your movement speed when your armor breaks, so sometimes setting yourself on fire is a good idea.
Grenade! I don't feel
Gotta go fast.
Words that I heard were grenade. I don't feel too good. And you just sprinted down. That's not impressive. How about Kickstarter, where meleeing a broken drill or saw gives it a 50% chance of just fixing itself? I'll show you Zoomers how we did it in the 90s. Cash money. Come on. Ooh,
Percussive
somebody
wing.
stop. No? Well, how about a 23-round M1 Garand? If that isn't some of the coolest
Damn.
shit you've ever heard, please
Holy!
close this video.
Are you serious?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, does everybody in this Discord just have a M1 Garand?
And don't even get me started on Inspire and Swan Song. Those are just ridiculous. But you get it now. There's maximum chunk, maximum dodge, and everything in between. Let's pick a fucking loadout already. Equipment comes first, with supporting items like ammo bags, medic bags, first aid kits, all the shit that's really useful when you're in a pinch.
Do you even know how fucked you are?
Oh my god. Shut up. Please.
Can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to enjoy Payday.
And I tell you what, the weapon arsenal in this game is so vast and so varied, it rivals literally any game I've ever played.
Oh, he does get set on fire.
We got new shit, we got old shit, we got powerful shit, we got dummy shit, we got shit that explodes, shit that sets on fire. If you can't find a weapon you love in Payday 2, I'm gonna need you to move your ass to another planet. No cap.
Listen, if I'm at a bank and somebody robs it with a flamethrower, I'm giving them my money.
You want to tear through an entire police force in style? Go akimbo. Whether that's Glocks, Deagles, or 45 long slides without the custom laser sight.
I don't see why all the Payday 2 veterans are hating on the Akimbo Glock 18s with RPG secondary build. I don't see the issue with this build. Hurry up.
Oh! Someone call it a scumbag build.
God, the Deagle
Damn!
is definitely two Deagle fuck eco round.
Are you running Akimbo Nike?
I'm running 45 long slides without the laser sighting, Yikesh.
No shortage of explosives with RPGs, commando rocket launchers, and China puffs if bullets just don't hit hard enough.
Bulldozer, you know what that means. Oh, that's so true, Herpader. Imagine being a police veteran that's 2 months away from retirement and you go to one final dispatch and some shitter wearing a fucking Doge mask directing past you. I mean, you're gonna kill everybody in the room with a backblast anyways.
The ACOG on the RPG.
Fuck, and it gets half of your screen. And then I just turn you off. That's the reticle. I just go, boop. Excuse me, sir. Your free trial of life has expired. Oh my! I didn't think I would connect. Yeah! Oh my word! No, it's mine. Oh, the hand time. Fuck around and find out.
Bodies go flying, baby.
I wish a gamer would.
Wish a gamer would, yeah.
Just pulled out the rocket launcher.
Yeah, the United Bank of Money.
You probably should have brought a secondary that uses bullets.
Never in a million years. Fuck you, Bing.
Everything has trade-offs. Like a minigun may be crazy powerful, but your detection rating is gonna suck because you can't concealed carry some shit that big. You'll burn through your ammo with it and sometimes be forced to rely on melee.
Concealment of 2? How do I get that to 0?
My man got a detection risk of 75. Literally max.
Give me your bullets, you fuck. Give me your bullets. God damn it. Are you really gonna make me take them from you? You fuck. I hate you. God damn it.
Melee and throwables are yet another rabbit hole. Do you want to light someone on fire with a molly or throw a javelin into their neck? Do you want to smack someone in the face with bolt cutters or beat the shit out of them with a literal wad of cash? You get what I mean.
Badger, I dig the attempt of trying to bring a dozer down with a hockey stick.
Yeah, I hit him once and I was
How Canadian are you?
Weapon attachments and customization add another layer of complexity, but I won't complicate things. Just like skills and perks, you spend these things called Continental coins to make your weapons better.
Oh my, Rouse the reload on this.
You have the speed pull mag, bro.
Fuck you, Bulldozer.
No matter what weapon you choose, you're welcome to make it as standard or disgusting as your heart desires, thanks to customization.
What is that? What the hell is that? A 50 cal
50
stub?
Sawed off 50 cal.
A 50 cal stub. Look at that thing. Christ almighty. What's the range on that?
Like 50 feet. Like
if that.
50 feet accurately.
I'm pretty sure it's
After
0
that,
feet,
it just
because I'm
kind of
pretty
goes
sure
random.
It's gonna explode in your face or something.
It's like, hey, check me out. Pow, 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 pow.
It would fire, it just wouldn't have very much velocity compared to it
The
normally.
Thanos 50 cal is a prime example.
Thanos 50
It requires that pressure.
Fuck off. Why? Where is the barrel gonna fly into to compensate for the recoil when you fire it? You're gonna...
To the ATF, that is a pistol.
That's a life sentence to the ATF. You're done.
ATF, that's not a stock. That is a brace.
Luke, how dare you? My hip fires are this good now. My hip fires are this good now. Look at me, I'm paying Payday.
Jesus Christ!
But I'm getting too complicated again. Just pick something you like that synergizes with your loadout. Like my setup of an 800-pound gorilla in a mech suit carrying a snub-nosed minigun I call the Weed Whacker, abusing the bullet storm skill for literally 60 seconds of a bottomless magazine.
Oh god, imagine this shit walked into your bank. Time for the unlimited bullets meme. Running. It's like a memory leaked MP3 of a minigun.
Destroy everything.
It hasn't stopped yet. It hasn't stopped yet.
When you kill someone, does it refresh?
No, I think the game just... I got an achievement for 25 straight seconds of minigun fire, so...
And that about covers it. Keep in mind that there are some things you'll have no problem learning or getting used to on your own, like bugs you'll encounter.
That's the one.
Oh, he got stuck. My boy is morphing into a different dimension. I can fire an invisible RPG. What the fuck? Oh my... Did you guys see his neck? He went like, nope, not even alive for like a second there. You're in a dumpster. Why? Why?
Dude.
Explain.
He's Oscar the Grouch.
Chat, what the fuck? What?
Okay, he just got, aliens took him up. We're just like, we have taken a human, and he was just like, die! And they're like, oh fuck, send him back, send him back!
Either that or he stepped into the barnacle tongue.
Oh. Oh god.
I need to take a lap. I'm literally gonna take a lap.
Take a lap.
Literally said fuck work and just
I must go. My dozers need
Yeet.
Exactly, Wolf, when it's 4:59.
Yeet.
Oh no, Booty Blast. When the teacher says the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. Oh shit!
But I think you're finally ready to start pressing F on shit, murdering thousands of cops, and bumping the legendary soundtrack.
Go to soundtrack and set same as host, because Heavenly wanted to hear Don't Act Dumb.
I love Razormind, I love Backstab, but above all else, I love random. There's just something different about getting a banger of a song by chance, especially if that banger is I Will Give You My All while blasting people off of a high-rise.
It's okay, you can get off the building. We don't need you up here. This is a neat map. Oh, what the fuck? Get the
No,
hell
you don't.
down. Okay, I'll dynamite your asses off the roof. Yeah, get off the roof. Get off the roof. You're so right, Roofy. The poor people just driving down the road around this building. That must be straight torture.
And in case you were curious, you can in fact play it in VR, as if this shit really needed more features.
What the fuck, man? You're one-handing it? Why? Why?
There will come a day for mercy. Today is not that day.
Wait, is he Donald Trump?
Yeah.
God dang it, of course
no.
he is.
This is a war crime. This is a war crime.
I'm sorry. We'll stop. I mean,
Yeet.
Cracker Barrel is the fireling shrine for white people. When you die, that's where you respawn.
And that's about it. That's all I got to say. Please buy some gamer subs. Holy shit.
Already
man.
way ahead of you,
Bulldogs
Badger.
is your thirst,
Way
and
ahead
it
of
is
you.
the greatest powder ever to be mixed with water. Or sub on Twitch. Or do
pretty
something.
good, actually.
I gotta
I'll
make
admit it.
money on this video somehow, and YouTube sure as shit isn't gonna monetize me getting chokeslammed by cloakers for 20 minutes. I'd like
So I
to
need to
thank
wash
you
my
so
cup
very
so I
much for
can,
watching, and
make
be sure
some
to
more.
tune in next time. You know what?
Oh god. Yeah, so
That game kind of looks like one of those games where if you just want to where you just want to go fuck off.
yeah, you can make it procedural if you want to, which that's the thing about overkill mode. Overkill mode is effectively like highly procedural. Like stealth is almost 100% recommended on that. You know, and communication is like, hey, we need you up here. Hey, you need to do this.
Because I was going to say, none of that looked anything like what you were describing before.
Well,
Kind of
here's
looked like one of them games
here's
where
the
you can
thing.
just
Here's the thing.
It looks like the style I wouldn't want to play that game too. Like I like being stealthy and shit. So like if everybody was just like, oh yeah, we're going balls to the wall, I'm just like, I'm gonna get bored with that real fast.
Again, that's why we need to play this as a team. We need to get people that we trust, people that we know are gonna do their job, and put it on a high difficulty mode and just be like, all right, let's communicate. Let's make shit happen. All right, let's go, boys. Because they've made it more ridiculous as it's gone on, but I remember when I first played this, it was more procedural. It was a lot more procedural. Another game that we can play is SWAT 4. SWAT 4 is also one that's very highly procedural. It was actually made by Irrational, the same people that made the BioShock series. And it's actually multiplayer, and you literally play a SWAT going in and saving people.
That's cool.
Yeah. But this, dude, holy hell. I mean, that's just ridiculousness. Like, some of the... Like, I understand the face masks. Like, the masks, you hide until you're in, like, full heist mode. And, like, if you want to go in there and just have fun one day, you can. But you can make it very highly procedural, and I like making stuff highly procedural and making it difficult.
Because, yeah, it's like I miss the old AA days, America's Army. God,
yeah?
That game was so fun. So hard, but so fun.
Well, it was said to be the most realistic shooter, and it was actually done by people in the government.
Well, it was funded by the Army, so...
Yeah. So...
Of course, I think that they dropped that thing a long time ago, but...
And then,
America's Army 2 came out, nobody cared, and America's Army 3 was pretty good, but very buggy, and then they made this new America's Army, which went complete shit. And I was like, oh, this is awful. So
well, SOCOM is also another one that was also very highly procedural and very well done, very well operated.
It was pretty fun. I miss those games.
Yeah, I do too. And
except for the spawn killing shit.
Oh, God.
Shit was rough. Made you not want to play it.
Like Ghost Recon back in the day, like
yeah.
Can't remember which one it was I played. It was like on original Xbox. I played one that was like really...
Those were tough, man. They spot you a long ways away.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, hey, that's it, little speck out there. They see you. It's like, oh shit.
I remember Vegas as well. Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah.
I only got to play like 15 minutes of that game.
Yeah, the first one was really good. The second one was also pretty good. There was actually a thing where you can actually like put your face in the game. You can actually like take a picture of yourself and put it in the game. And there's one that Let's Play Achievement Hunter did a long time ago. And like they did like the dumbest faces that they could. Like one of them did like a face that was like, oh, yeah, like derpy faces. And then of course there was one guy went like really serious. He was like he got a hat on to like look like a Green Beret and all that. And then they put him in the game, and he's like, I look like fucking M. Bison. I look like M. Bison. This needs to stop. Well. This game is fun, and
it looks fun though.
Yeah, I'd like for us to go in and play a bit of it and see what kind of craziness or what kind of like missions we can get into and be as procedural as possible with this shit. I'm gonna stop saying procedural now, starting right now.
Procedural.
Damn it,
using
Jacob.
that word, but I do not think it means what you think it means.
You know what? You know what other word means? Fuck me. You know what word people use a lot that doesn't mean what they think it does?
Tactical.
No. Well, that too, but passion.
Passion.
Passion is a perversion of the English language that, honestly, when people say, do what, follow your passion, or do what you find, do what you're most passionate about. First off, ew. Second off, words change their meaning over time a lot. I mean,
as they do.
I mean, for instance, certain words that I'm not allowed to say on here, because there is no such thing as context anymore on YouTube, or anywhere on the internet for that matter. Context is dead. Anyway, everyone, you know what else is dead? This video. Which thank you for tuning in this far. And if you want to see more from Russian Badger, you know what to do. You just click his name in the title of the video, or you can check out this video in the description of our video. And if you want to subscribe to us for more content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to stay notified. And until next time, everybody, signing off. I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Jacob.
And we will see you then, everybody. Peace out.
Yeah.